Imagine this. What if you had the opportunity to invest in a stock right now, one that could explode in value tomorrow, while others around you are still waiting for the right moment? What if you had the chance to get ahead of the next big tech wave, positioning yourself for massive returns before anyone even realizes what's happening? The world of investing is full of hidden opportunities, but they're often the hardest to spot. Timing is everything, and if you're not looking in the right place, you might just miss the chance of a lifetime. Think about this for a second. How many of us have watched and regret as the next big thing took off, wishing we'd gotten in sooner? Whether it's Amazon, Tesla, or even something as simple as Bitcoin, those who acted early saw massive returns, while those who hesitated were left in the dust. Now, I'm not here to sell you a dream, but what if you could find that next opportunity? That one stock that could skyrocket while others crash. What if you could be the person telling your friends, "I was in before everyone else"? In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the top 8 stocks that could give you exactly that opportunity. These aren't just random picks, they're backed by data, real-world trends, and market insights that could help you position yourself for explosive growth. But there's a catch. Not all of these stocks are safe, and with high potential comes high risk. So the real question is, are you ready to take that leap, or will you let fear keep you on the sidelines? Stay with me because the opportunity that's right in front of you may not last for long. Let's get into it. The market is full of opportunities, but let's be real, most of us don't know how to spot them. With the ever-changing landscape, volatility has become the new normal. And yet, that volatility is creating massive opportunities for those who know where to look. Imagine being in a position where you can identify the next big trend before it becomes mainstream. How much would that change your financial future? In the tech world, things are moving fast. The landscape is evolving, driven by artificial intelligence, cloud computing, biotechnology, and blockchain, fields that are not just growing but exploding. These technologies are disrupting industries, reshaping markets, and creating billion-dollar opportunities for those who are prepared. This is where strategic thinkers like Zuckerberg come in, always looking ahead, identifying the technologies that will drive change. And in today's video, we're going to dig into exactly what those opportunities look like. Now, let's talk about someone who's been a major player in tech for years, Mark Zuckerberg. While his name is most commonly associated with Facebook, his approach to investing and growth has always been ahead of the curve. Zuckerberg's been laser-focused on disruptive technologies, AI, the metaverse, and cloud computing. His mindset isn't just about keeping up with the market, it's about shaping the future of tech. He's always on the lookout for the next big thing, investing in scalable solutions that not only change the market but also bring in massive returns. Zuckerberg's approach to investing is straightforward. Find innovative tech with massive growth potential. His success comes from recognizing trends early, long before they hit the mainstream. Whether it's pouring billions into AI infrastructure or exploring new avenues in virtual reality, Zuckerberg is constantly seeking out the next big investment. And today, we're going to dive into some of those same opportunities, the stocks and sectors that could change the game in the next few years. If we take a step back and look at the market trends, it's clear that the future is being shaped by a few key sectors. First, there's AI, the driving force behind almost every major innovation today. From healthcare to finance, AI is revolutionizing industries, and its demand for cloud computing is skyrocketing. Then there's blockchain and cryptocurrency. Despite the recent downturns, the technology behind it all is still growing and has massive long-term potential. Biotech is another exciting area. With advancements in gene editing, mRNA vaccines, and personalized medicine, the industry is poised for extraordinary growth. And of course, we can't overlook cloud computing, which is evolving faster than ever. Big players like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google have their stakes in the game, but smaller companies in the cloud space are rapidly rising. These sectors are at the heart of the next wave of tech innovation. The companies within these industries are not just growing, they're reshaping the world around us. But how can you get in on the action? Now that we've covered the market trends shaping the tech world, let's dive into the stocks that could lead to massive returns. These aren't just ordinary stocks, they're high-growth opportunities backed by powerful technologies. We'll be taking a look at companies that are positioned to capitalize on these disruptive trends. From AI giants to cloud computing disruptors, these stocks have the potential to deliver the kind of growth that turns average portfolios into massive success stories. But don't get it twisted, these stocks come with risks. With high potential comes the possibility of downturns, and you need to be ready for that. However, the reward could far outweigh the risk if you make the right move at the right time. So let's start analyzing the top 8 stocks that you need to keep an eye on. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into the high-growth stocks that you need to keep an eye on right now. These aren't just any stocks, they're game changers that could radically alter the way you approach investing. So if you're serious about boosting your portfolio and grabbing life-changing opportunities, then stick with me because these picks could be the next big winners. And trust me, you won't want to miss out on what's coming. Let's kick things off with a company that's revolutionizing cloud infrastructure and integrating AI like never before, Cloudflare. If you haven't heard of it, you're about to. Cloudflare is a major player in the rapidly expanding world of cloud computing, providing security and performance optimization for websites and applications. But where it really stands out is its ability to leverage artificial intelligence. As AI continues to grow, so will Cloudflare, which is already ahead of the curve in providing scalable, AI-driven solutions. Now, consider this. With AI rapidly increasing demand for cloud computing and data security, Cloudflare is perfectly positioned to capitalize on both. And what's exciting is that the company isn't just riding the wave, they're driving it. The data security market is projected to grow exponentially over the next decade, and Cloudflare's innovative approach gives it a massive advantage in the space. As more businesses migrate to the cloud, especially with the rise of remote work and AI-driven applications, Cloudflare's technology has become crucial for companies looking to secure their digital presence. That gives Cloudflare not just a spot in the cloud computing market, but a solid foothold in AI and data protection, two of the fastest-growing sectors in tech right now. Of course, no stock comes without risk. For Cloudflare, competition is fierce. Major players like Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure have deep pockets, and that competition could impact Cloudflare's growth trajectory. Additionally, the volatility of the tech market, especially cloud-based companies, means that there's always a risk of sudden market corrections. But if Cloudflare can maintain its competitive edge, the growth potential is astronomical. Next, we have AMD, a company that has been steadily gaining ground on Nvidia, especially in the high-demand world of AI and gaming. AMD has successfully positioned itself as a formidable competitor to Nvidia in the semiconductor space. With its focus on AI capabilities and high-performance gaming chips, AMD has managed to capture significant market share. What's exciting is AMD's ability to challenge Nvidia in markets where it previously had a monopoly. As AI and machine learning applications continue to grow, AMD's chips are gaining traction in a field traditionally dominated by Nvidia. And let's not forget about the booming gaming industry, where AMD's GPUs are delivering a real challenge to Nvidia's dominance. Now here's where things get interesting. Nvidia's stock price has surged by over 300%, while AMD remains undervalued by comparison. Despite Nvidia's huge growth, AMD has not been able to catch up in stock price, yet its position in AI and gaming markets is incredibly strong. This price disparity could give investors a unique opportunity to buy into a company with similar potential, but at a much lower price. However, like with any semiconductor stock, the volatility in this market is intense. Semiconductors are notoriously cyclical, and any downturn in demand for gaming or AI applications could impact AMD's revenue. Plus, competition in this space is only intensifying, with companies like Intel looking to push into AMD's territory. The key will be AMD's ability to maintain its market share and innovate faster than its competitors. Now, let's turn our attention to a stock that needs no introduction: Tesla. Tesla is already a household name when it comes to electric vehicles, EVs, but its long-term growth prospects extend far beyond just cars. Tesla is aggressively expanding into the energy sector and is positioning itself to be a major player in renewable energy, from solar energy products to large-scale battery storage solutions. This diversification strategy could make Tesla a much more powerful company than people realize. And don't forget about Tesla's leadership in autonomous driving. With every update, Tesla's vehicles become smarter, and as autonomous technology continues to improve, Tesla could dominate the self-driving car market in the future. Now, let's talk about Zuckerberg's approach to tech investments. While he hasn't publicly stated his thoughts on Tesla specifically, you can bet he's paying attention to how companies like Tesla are shaping the future of tech. Just like Zuckerberg's focus on the future of virtual reality and AI, Tesla's commitment to innovation and disruption aligns with the mindset of tech leaders who invest in scalable, game-changing technologies. However, there are risks. Tesla faces significant regulatory hurdles, especially as governments around the world begin to set stricter standards for autonomous driving and EV safety. Competition in the EV space is heating up, with traditional automakers like Ford and General Motors pushing their own electric vehicles to market. But if Tesla can stay ahead of the curve with its innovation, the long-term growth potential is massive. Our next stock is Palantir Technologies, a leader in data analytics and artificial intelligence. Palantir has carved out a niche for itself by offering data-driven solutions to governments, large corporations, and intelligence agencies. What sets Palantir apart is its ability to analyze massive datasets, providing insights that can drive decision-making in ways that were previously unimaginable. Palantir's platform is used for everything from predicting terrorist threats to optimizing business operations. And as data becomes even more central to business success, Palantir's role will only grow. The company is already poised to disrupt multiple industries, particularly with its innovative approach to AI and data analytics. Palantir is positioned at the intersection of AI, big data, and government contracts. As governments around the world continue to embrace AI and big data analytics for everything from national security to healthcare, Palantir's solutions will become increasingly essential. With the world producing more data than ever before, companies that can harness and analyze that data, like Palantir, are in a prime position for growth. However, Palantir is heavily reliant on government contracts, which can be unpredictable. Any changes in government spending or policy could negatively impact the company's growth. Furthermore, Palantir's business model is complex, which can make it harder to scale quickly. But if Palantir can expand its commercial offerings and reduce its reliance on government contracts, the company's future looks incredibly bright. That's a wrap for today's analysis of some of the hottest stocks in the tech market. But if you think that's it, think again. In our next video, we'll dive into even more high-growth opportunities, with a special focus on the AI revolution and how to capitalize on these emerging technologies for maximum returns. So make sure you're subscribed, because the future of investing is coming fast. Before we go, I want to hear from you. Which stock do you think holds the most potential in the next 5-10 years? Do you agree with our picks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to stay updated on the latest investment opportunities. Let's continue this conversation and keep building a smarter, more informed portfolio together. Welcome back to the channel. We've already explored some incredible high-growth stocks, but now we're diving even deeper into the final set of picks that could truly reshape your portfolio. These companies are at the cutting edge of technology, driving the future of industries like AI, cloud computing, and the metaverse. In the next few minutes, you're going to discover how some of the biggest names in tech are positioning themselves for the future. And trust me, these are the kinds of investments that could change your financial future forever. So let's jump into the final picks that could redefine the way we think about tech. Let's start with Amazon, one of the most dominant forces in the global marketplace. Amazon has built a legacy through its e-commerce platform, but the real strength lies in its cloud computing division, Amazon Web Services, AWS. With millions of companies relying on AWS for their infrastructure, Amazon's ability to tap into this growing sector has been a key driver of its success. AWS has been a huge revenue generator, and it's poised for even more growth. As businesses continue to embrace digital transformation, AWS will remain a cornerstone of the cloud market, fueling Amazon's continued dominance. But that's not all. Amazon's future is now tied to the rise of AI and machine learning. As these technologies evolve, Amazon is positioning itself as a leader in integrating AI into its services. From logistics and supply chain optimization to AI-driven retail experiences. With Amazon heavily investing in AI, machine learning, and next-gen technologies, its growth trajectory looks promising for the long term. However, Amazon isn't immune to risks. One concern is margin pressure. As competition in e-commerce intensifies, especially from companies like Walmart and Shopify, Amazon may face tighter margins. Additionally, regulatory scrutiny is mounting, especially in international markets where Amazon faces challenges in dealing with local laws and anti-competitive claims. These risks could slow Amazon's growth, but with its market dominance and innovation power, Amazon remains a solid long-term play. Next, we turn to Microsoft, another tech giant that's making major strides in the AI space. While Microsoft has long been synonymous with software and enterprise solutions, its future is increasingly tied to cloud computing and artificial intelligence. Through its Azure cloud platform, Microsoft has positioned itself as one of the leading players in the cloud market, and with its ongoing integration of AI, Microsoft is redefining what businesses can do with cloud-based solutions. Microsoft's shift toward cloud-first, AI-driven services is paying off. The company is leading the charge with AI-powered tools like Microsoft 365 and the Azure AI platform, which are helping businesses unlock new efficiencies and capabilities. As AI continues to disrupt industries, Microsoft's extensive reach and innovation in this space provide significant growth potential. With the increasing shift to cloud-based AI services, Microsoft is well-positioned to ride the wave of digital transformation. Its dominance in enterprise solutions, combined with the rapid adoption of AI, makes Microsoft a future-proof company. The possibilities are endless as businesses continue to move to the cloud, with AI emerging as a key enabler of innovation and efficiency. However, Microsoft faces some risks as well. The consumer product market, particularly Windows and Office, has been growing at a slower rate. Additionally, while Microsoft is a leader in the enterprise space, competition from Amazon, Oz, and Google Cloud is fierce. The cloud space is saturated, and as more companies enter the market, Microsoft may face pressure to maintain its growth. If you've been following the AI boom, you know that Nvidia is at the heart of it all. The company has established itself as the leader in GPU technology, and its chips are the backbone of most AI and machine learning applications. Nvidia's dominance in the AI hardware space is unmatched, and it has an essential role to play in the future of autonomous vehicles, robotics, and even the metaverse. Nvidia's graphics processing units, GPUs, are already integral to AI development, from powering AI research to accelerating data processing. With the increasing demand for AI solutions, Nvidia is uniquely positioned to profit from this massive growth. But that's not all. Nvidia's advancements go beyond just AI hardware. The company is heavily investing in the metaverse, creating GPUs and technologies specifically designed for immersive digital worlds. As virtual reality and augmented reality gain momentum, Nvidia's chips could be at the forefront of this revolution. Plus, with new advancements in AI chips, Nvidia is poised to remain the go-to company for AI-driven innovations for years to come. Of course, Nvidia faces risks, mainly due to its reliance on GPUs. While it dominates in this space, the rapid pace of technological change means that competitors could emerge with newer, better solutions. Market fluctuations and supply chain issues could also impact Nvidia's growth. Still, given its leadership in AI, Nvidia remains a high-growth stock with enormous long-term potential. Lastly, let's talk about Facebook, now Meta Platforms, a company that's undergone a massive reinvention under Mark Zuckerberg's leadership. While Facebook is still a dominant force in social media, the real future of the company lies in its ambitious shift toward the metaverse. Zuckerberg's vision is clear: the future is virtual. By investing heavily in augmented reality (AR) and virtual reality (VR), Meta is positioning itself to define the next frontier of digital interaction. The metaverse is still in its infancy, but Zuckerberg has already committed billions of dollars to creating a fully immersive digital ecosystem. This could open up entirely new revenue streams, from virtual commerce to virtual real estate, giving Meta the opportunity to reshape how we connect, work, and play. The shift to AR/VR presents significant growth opportunities. Meta has already begun monetizing its Oculus VR headsets, and as the technology matures, Meta is positioned to dominate the virtual reality space. The company's investments in the metaverse could lead to new business models, including virtual advertising and commerce, creating new ways to generate revenue from its massive user base. However, Meta is not without risks. The uncertainty surrounding the metaverse is significant. While Zuckerberg's vision is bold, it's still unclear whether the world will embrace the metaverse in the way he envisions. Additionally, Meta faces intense competition from other social media platforms and tech companies, and its current reliance on Facebook and Instagram for ad revenue means that it could be vulnerable to changes in digital advertising trends. And that's a wrap for today's deep dive into these high-growth stocks. But if you think that's all, there's more. Stay tuned, because in our next video we'll be exploring even more tech stocks and analyzing how these emerging trends could impact your investment strategy. You won't want to miss out on what's coming next. Before you go, I want to know, what do you think about these final picks? Which stock do you believe holds the most promise in the long term? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more investment insights. Let's continue building smarter, more informed portfolios together. So there you have it, the top 8 high-growth stocks that could make a major impact on your portfolio. From the disruptive innovation of Cloudflare and AMD, to the metaverse potential with Meta, and the unmatched cloud power of Amazon and Microsoft, these companies are at the forefront of some of the most exciting technological advancements. Whether it's AI, cloud computing, or electric vehicles, there's a clear pattern of industries that are not just growing, they're transforming the way we live and work. But with great opportunity comes great risk. As we discussed, every investment carries its own set of challenges. Whether it's regulatory hurdles, competitive pressures, or market volatility, these stocks are all positioned for growth, but they're not without their risks. The key to success is balancing that risk with reward and being ready to take action when the market presents an opportunity. As we look ahead, there are a few trends that every investor should keep an eye on. The AI revolution is far from over, and companies leveraging AI to drive efficiencies and create new services will be well positioned for the future. Blockchain technology also continues to mature, and its application could go far beyond cryptocurrency, potentially disrupting industries like finance, supply chains, and even healthcare. Additionally, the ongoing shift towards sustainability and green energy is a major factor that could impact the tech sector. Companies that can integrate sustainable practices while driving innovation, like Tesla's focus on electric vehicles and renewable energy, are worth watching closely. We're entering an era where the lines between tech, finance, and even entertainment are blurring. So whether you're investing in AI, the metaverse, or next-gen computing, staying informed and agile will be your best strategy moving forward. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think? Which of these stocks has the most potential in your eyes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's keep the conversation going. I'm always interested in hearing different perspectives. And if you found today's video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on our future deep dives into the next big tech trends. Until next time, stay smart, stay strategic, and keep building your portfolio for the future. Stay tuned because in our next video, we'll explore the most promising developments in AI and how you can leverage them to maximize your returns. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So now that you've seen our top high-growth picks, what's next? Well, get ready because in our next video, we'll be diving deep into some of the most promising, yet often overlooked, sectors, biotech and renewable energy. We'll explore the hidden gems within these industries and uncover the stocks that could skyrocket as the world moves towards a greener, more sustainable future. If you thought the picks today were exciting, just wait until you see what we have in store next. But before we wrap up today's video, if you found this content valuable and want to stay on top of the latest market trends, make sure to hit that subscribe button like this video and don't forget to comment below. Your thoughts, insights, and questions are what make this community so great, so I love hearing from you. What do you think about the stocks we discussed today? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get a discussion going. The world of tech investing is constantly evolving, and the opportunities are endless if you know where to look. Whether it's the power of AI, the future of cloud computing, or the rise of the metaverse, these emerging trends are shaping the next wave of market growth. The key is staying informed, staying ahead of the curve, and making the smart moves now. So as you continue to build your portfolio, remember, the best time to invest in tomorrow's giants is today. Stay tuned for more insights, and I'll see you in the next video.